Greetings, good people. Today I'm reading more of Sweet Dream Coffee's comic, Never Enough Bites. If you want to get the absolute latest pages of this and other comics Sweet Dream Coffee is currently running, definitely support them using DeviantArt subscriptions or on Patreon.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting long. Did you know there's a limit on how much extra cheese is possible on a pizza? I'll need to work with our chefs to figure out how to push that further on our own products. Lizzie, I love you so much. I'm so excited. Are you talking to me or the pizza? Do I really have to choose between you? I spent every free moment with her. We didn't have a lot in common. We might as well have been opposites. But as we got to know each other, it didn't seem to matter. Much to my surprise, Gina mostly kept up her daily workout routine. I began to question how she was as big as she was, but as soon as her seemingly unending appetite flared up, it was obvious exactly where these pounds were coming from. Even with her determination to maintain her full mobility, it wasn't hard to notice how much her size slowed her down. How many things were just impossible for her now. How much she struggled to keep up with her daily tasks. At first, I felt guilty. Was I fully responsible for this? Was this wrong? I offered her a room at my place. While it technically belonged to my family, I was the only one who used it. You doing okay? You know I could have someone get things up for you. Maybe I'll take you up on that. But, do you have anything to eat? I'm starving.
Is this what she really wants? Or is the spell just that strong? Just that controlling?
Enjoy your evening, miss. I'll be here when you finish up. Wait, this is where we were going. Lizzie, you're so romantic. My position in the company was solidified. I became confident, maybe even reckless. I sometimes struggled to handle Gina's new size, and use company personnel to assist. But I owed it to her. It was because of me she was like this, right? Even as my free time lessened, I always made sure to treat Gina like a queen, taking her anywhere she wanted to go, feeding her all she desired. However, it was obvious I would need help eventually, but for now, this was fine. Gina felt comfortable. She felt confident. She was happy. This had to be okay. No way she would be so joyful if she was suffering at all. I decided it was time to bring it all back to where it started. 3 years later, the same place with the same girl, but this time everything was different. It wasn't me trying to stop my own overeating habits or feeling down from losing a piece of myself. It was all about her now, and this time when I use that very important yet simple phrase, I know exactly what reaction I'll see. Do you already know what you want? Of course, I'm going to get the same order you did when we met.
The order of everything on the menu? A piece of history. A meeting that may be called destiny. Only at the beginning may we find our true path. And, pretend I said something fattening related. Wait a second. Did we just went full circle?
But then, I met her. I thought I had an absolute power, something that forced my desires upon others, gave them the cravings and love of food that I had, so I could focus on my own life. However, here stood a girl whom my phrase had no effect on, someone who remained fully in control. I must have felt slighted by this, as the offer I made to Alex was foolish at best. Give up that thin body, live with me, follow my meal plans. I must have sounded crazy. I never expected her to last a month, let alone actually gain any weight. I was shocked when I saw her struggling to hide her now overflowing curves in an undersized t-shirt. This time I just knew it would work. And I was right. The Alex I met at the restaurant, and the one who stood before me at breakfast table had very different desires. As a waitress and model, she desired success, but that wasn't really it. Once she let herself embrace the lifestyle I had given her, she realized that being a model was just a means to an end. What Alex really wanted was an easy life, to enjoy her favourite things without limits, to indulge in all pleasures she desires, and with that, her growing body was just another luxury she was coming to love. Just one more bite didn't control her. It didn't force her to take on my desires. It just allowed her to act on exactly what she wanted without any form of fear, with limited hesitation. It shuts off that little voice that tells you to be good, to not go too far, or to hold back a little. Sure, it might work better when my desires match who hears it, but even if we have different reasons, different goals, so long as that shared interest is there, then it leaves people powerless to it.
A successful experiment. The true nature of just one more bite, and its power, has been revealed.
So, that's it, then both of them do what they do by choice. Even I was surprised when I found out that all I could really do was give a push in the direction they were already headed. Wait, when you said just one more bite, I lost myself to it. I couldn't resist. I couldn't stop. Does that mean... Yes, you're secretly a huge fatty at heart. And now that you've given into it, it's going to get harder and harder to go back. This is only the beginning.
Just say, no more bites or something. Reverse it.
No fair. I don't want to be fat again, do I?
A hidden desire exposed. But how will this impact our chubby blonde? Surely, she will find a way to fight back. 6 months later.
Move out of the way, fatty. You're too slow. Slow. It wasn't me who got winded waddling from one end of the couch to the other. Even more reason to move aside. I just want something to start with so I can rest and eat.
Pretending to ignore them.
Oh, of course. They're at it again. You're such a lightweight. You don't need all this. Give me some of yours. Am I a fatty or a lightweight? Make up your mind. Either way, I'm hungry, so I'm not sharing. Okay, fine. I'll just get Hannah to bring me more once I get settled.
That's a nice looking burger there. Getting our own food at a buffet-style pool party? Who does that? Why would you want a buffet at a pool? Do those mix that well?
I can't believe I had to get my own food. It's too hard to have to exert myself so much. I'm honestly surprised you could fit through the door, let alone waddle your way here. Well, Hannah helped me get dressed and stuff, of course, but it's not like you have any room to talk. I'm looking forward to seeing you struggle out of that chair.
A mere fish compared to a whale. But who will come out on top?
Finally, what took you so long? That plate, it's for me, right? Hand it over. But it's mine. Oh well. It's a bit light, but it will do, I guess.
Taking someone else's food and complaining about the food?
And what do you think you're doing? Oh, don't stop what you're doing on my behalf. I'm just here to observe. Observe? How the hell did you even get in here? I assure you, I have full permission to be here, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of me going forward. As for food, I'll make sure you get more than enough. I just hope you don't regret it. Although I will say, she told me what to expect, but yet I'm still surprised. To think you all let yourself go this quickly. You must all truly have no self-control, but not like I don't enjoy seeing it. This really can't be happening. Anyone but her.
A mysterious stranger appears. Or have we seen her before? Skinny jump scare.
Those heavy steps behind me. I knew she wouldn't be far off. You should be careful with comments like that in this house. You wouldn't be the first to regret it. Regardless, everything she said is correct. I will be delegating some of my duties to Emily from now on. That includes some management of my company, as well as making sure you all have what you need, because as of today...
Liz returns, and an XL size? But what does Emily have to do with anything? Isn't it too late to introduce a new character?
I'm finally taking some well-deserved time off. So please, try not to harass her too much. It's probably going to take a bit for poor Emily to get used to our lifestyles. Don't make it any harder on her. About her. No, wait. If I stay quiet, Ellie won't know what hit her. Never mind. Don't even think about trying the things she did to me with her. I doubt you could tempt her anyway. I'm sure we're going to get along just fine. So make sure you're an obedient fatty, and only open that hungry void you call a mouth to indulge yourself. It seems like you've had no trouble doing as such so far.
A secret past revealed. How will this play out? I'm sure they will get along just fine. Will the same thing happen to the girl with green hair and glasses as it does to them? Nope, it won't. Oh, that's very authoritative. Clearly, SpongeBob CC has some insider info.
Ah, Liz, you're not going to eat the whole bowl yourself, are you? Right? You have more than enough, Alex. Let Lizzie have a treat too. It's okay. We have plenty. Emily did exactly as I hoped she would. With her around, I finally had time to do what I had always wanted to do, to indulge in my desires that I had wished for the most. She excelled at giving a little extra to those who really wanted it, and delighted in forcing it upon those who did not. All of this? Is this all for me? Really? No one's going to take it. Of course. Take the night off and enjoy yourself, okay? What is all this? Explain yourself. What do I have to explain? It's obvious that even if I didn't bring this, you're far too gluttonous to refrain for long. So dig in.
Some pizza. Life continues and pounds continue to pile on. But this isn't the end, is it? Well, there's more pages. Sure, so I don't think it's the end.
Great job, everyone. I'm sure we could all use a few minutes back. So I'll end this a little early. Have a great rest of your day.
Yes, of course. Thank you for the meeting.
And it's over, finally.
Stretch.
I know it's only a few times a week, but I'm starting to dread even that. Although I do wonder, how would they react if they saw me like this? If I'm not careful, even my face shots are going to start showing my changes.
It's important when having your Zoom meeting to wear pants at all times. Pantless mishaps are more common than you know. Be safe. Wear pants. But that's all for this video. Definitely check out Sweet Dream Coffee on their Patreon, or support them with DeviantArt subscriptions. Have a good day, people, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.